What is up, everyone? I'm Skratch. Welcome to the channel. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we're not alone, guys. We have a guest. And Ash, what's up, bro? I know we haven't done a collab in a very, very long time. We just did one on your channel, so make sure you guys go check it out. But how is life, bro? How is it going?
Dude, you don't call, you don't write, Skratch. I don't know what's going on, bro. Nah, I'm just joking.
I lost my phone.
It's a pleasure to be here. I had a blast on the collab we just did. I get that this is good. One's gonna be a banger too, if I can speak. Life is good, man. I'm feeling pretty good. How do you feel about Relics overall? Like, I know it's been a few months now since they've been introduced to the game. Are you generally like positive, neutral, positive, negative? What do you think?
I think they're a great addition. I still feel like the economy is a bit messed up at the moment because it's pretty hard to rank them up. But I'm sure they are probably planning different things to basically improve the economy. What I like is that I'm not seeing them in any packs, bro. So that is the best, the best thing in my opinion, because
knock on wood,
you have these things that you want to grind for, and you cannot buy them. So that makes you really interested in the game, basically. So I think it's very positive from this point of view, at least in my opinion. I got my first mythical relic as well, which is
what'd you get, dude? What'd you get?
The Chrono Cube.
Oh,
yeah,
dude. I'm so jealous, man. Did you pull it on mythicals or did you get on legendaries? Or?
My first 100 mythicals, gave me the Chrono Cube.
Oh, dude. Did you record that or no?
No, I was just randomly opening them.
Oh, man.
That's it, yeah. It dropped.
Chrono Cube, that's such a good one, too. Yeah,
it is a very solid one, yeah.
Yeah, man, I also love Relics. I'm just so bummed out about the clan group, man. Like, what the hell were they thinking on that one? You know,
I think probably they have something else planned for it. Like,
I sure hope so, because otherwise, I'll let you know what I think about them in 3 years. You know?
Yeah, like, they definitely have some other stuff coming with Clan XP or something. I'm not sure what. Maybe I don't think they're planning any new content actually at the moment. So I guess they're just gonna have to increase the amount we're getting or something. But I feel like it's the same story like at the very beginning, when they released the clan levels, and we had the exact same situation. Was like, oh my god, it's gonna take us 20 years to get to level 20, right? But then they had other things in plan that dropped probably like a couple of months after. So hopefully it's gonna be the same thing, you know?
Yeah, man, I hope there's something planned, because it seems ridiculous they'd introduce these in you know, the top clans in the game. Like, what is your clan level right now? Like,
we're still level, I think we're still level 20, bro. Actually, I haven't even checked, to be honest.
Yeah, so you've got like another 2 year, whatever it is,
yeah,
you know, to
a
get
long
these.
time, yeah, level 20, yeah.
I digress, but you know, that was kind of weird. But I noticed they came out with one called like Valkanen's Grasp, like named after a champion. And I was wondering, I saw like some chatter in my comments and in the Discord about like, would it be cool to have champion specific relics ever one day? And what do you think about that? I feel like I'm running a podcast here. Like,
yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm taking control here, man.
I think it would be cool, but I feel like it's gonna be so freaking hard to get them, bro. Like, imagine how many champions we have in the game, and if they start mythical legendaries, we're gonna get to an amount of relics that's gonna blow our mind, and it's gonna be like, oh my god. Unless they're doing it in a way where you can get the materials from faction wars and it only drops for that faction, that could be something, you know. That could be an idea that there is another category coming soon to the relics. So like,
yeah, I was wondering if that might be it. But to your point, if it's just another opportunity to get another blessing system where you could get one of 1,100 champions that you don't even have, it's not going to be popular, not going to work.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. But either way, guys, in today's video, to kind of like get to the main topic before we lose you here, we're gonna talk about 3 relics that are better than some legendaries. They're literally legendaries in disguise. And guess what? They're rare relics, super easy to get, and probably you have a bunch of them just sitting on your account and you're looking like, is this good? Is this gonna be helpful on any of my champions? So because we have a guest on the channel, guys, Mr. Ash, I'm gonna let you start with the very first one. Pick the most OP rare relic that you have available. What do you think?
Ooh, this is a tough one, man, honestly, because it's between 2 for me, but I'm actually gonna go with, it's a bit more niche than maybe the obvious one, but I'm gonna go with Molten Deathbell.
Okay.
The reason I love this relic so insanely much, I mean, first of all, it's cool. The turn meter increases by 10% when applying a CC debuff, right? Nice little addition to have. But I really love, from a rare relic, that it has accuracy as the first stat, you know, in addition to like a pretty cool ability. It might not be as good as maybe the second one that you'll mention or the third one, but I just love that it's the only rare relic that you can get accuracy as your first stat. And accuracy is just so imperative, not only when applying CC debuffs, but for most other champions that are doing anything. So I love the Molten Deathbell. It's so nice to summon a rare, or to get a rare relic when you're like disappointed because you want an epic or a legendary, or in your case, maybe a mythical. But it's so nice to get your hands on one of these 3 relics, to your point, you know?
100%, man. Like, this is such a good relic on the right champions, right? Like, on Odin is massive. Any champion that basically crowd controls is going to benefit from it a lot. And as you mentioned, 96 accuracy, once you're going to max it, that's directly having another banner slap on it. And once you're going to level it up, you're going to increase that thermometer boost to 20% instead of 10, you know? So that's going to be absolutely massive for that champion that actually has the relic. So as you mentioned, a really strong one. The gemstones as well can be pretty nice for this one. I think if I remember it correctly, it might be one that can actually give you more thermometer when you're actually getting resisted or something like that. Yeah. So you have the extra velocity one. Basically, that gemstone will give you additional thermometer if you fail to land one of the debuffs. So that's another rare gemstone that can work really, really well with that relic, to be honest. On what champions are you using it?
Pentagons, man. It's nice to have a pentagon, because I feel like all I get is circular.
Me too, yeah, because that's the most common thing that drops. And I have like 2 of them that I'm constantly getting from the circular ones, and that's the explosive, which is the legendary one, right? Just for bombs. And then I'm getting the target finder non-freaking stop, you know? So it's like, bro, oh my God,
I'm the same. I don't know what they're doing, bro, but I don't get critical bolsters or anything like that. You know what I get? I get bombs deal more damage. A ton of
that's
them.
what I'm getting all the time. Yeah. I'm like, how many bombers can I use? You know, like
I know, man. I'm so sick of getting the explosive power. But I digress.
Yeah, I definitely feel the same though. So I guess you think this is the most powerful one, and I definitely agree as well. So I'm talking about the Journal of Necrotos, right? This is just such a powerful relic, guys. I feel like so many people are sleeping on it because it's a rare. You don't necessarily get the right stats from it, but to be honest, is one of the best relics in the entire game, and is a freaking rare relic. The wearer, heals, and thermometer increase effects applied to allies are boosted by 15%. At maximum level, that goes up to 30%. You're gonna get HP, defense, resistance, which, you know what, that's just extra. But getting that thermometer effect boosted and the healing, especially the thermometer, is so freaking massive. You're gonna be able to slap a gemstone on it, a circular gemstone that will basically increase the thermometer effect by 10%, right? That's even better. You can equip different relics with circular gemstones on the rest of your champions, and it solves a massive problem, in my opinion, and that's the problem where the enemy cuts in front of you because you're not speed-tuned. This will increase that threshold by quite a lot, and I have tons of these rare relics, and I'm using it on pretty much every single thermometer booster healer that I have available on my account, bro. I don't know about you, but like Sifi, Duchess, Arbais, Shuzan, everybody has one of those. You know, everybody. It's crazy how good it is for a rare relic.
Especially when you think about champions like maybe an Operative Clanfather or a Senna, right?
Crazy good.
Or Androck. Think of these passive thermometer boosters, you know? It snowballs. It's exponential. It's so powerful, to your point, you know? And it's like, it's this game, especially when it's for progression for anywhere. When you get to the end game, you're trying to min max, that 15% boost can be the difference, to your point, to stop the opponent from cutting in line, to make sure that you're controlling the match, you know? So I was alluding to the Journal of Necrotos, and I think that it's you never get disappointed when you summon a Journal of Necrotos.
Like I got so happy when I got my first one, because for whatever reason it took quite, I think, well over a month till I got my first rare one. That was the Journal of Necrotos. I got really excited when I got it. Like, I pulled some legendary, you know. I was like,
dude,
straight on Negmotar for my Chimera team, because of that thermometer.
Absolutely,
boost,
man, absolutely.
Was massive, So
it's huge, yeah.
What do you have as the third one? I'm very curious to see if what.
Yes, so I have a third, but I want to give a quick little shout, because I think there was one kind of, at least in the conversation with these 3, that I just wanted to give a quick shout out to, and that is the Tempus Sanguinis. I think that's how you say it. It's the turn meter reduction effects are boosted by 15%. It's not as strong as the Journal of Necrotos for me. It's lacking the heal, but the reduction, again, is same thing we just spoke about on the Journal of Necrotos. That can be a big difference, especially in the arena, you know? And this one actually gives accuracy. So you like the stats a little bit better there, and it can be ranked up to a 30%, which is, it's significant, you know? So I don't get upset when I get the Tempus Sanguinis. It's just maybe a bit more niche.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's 100% in the top 4.
But number 3 for me.
Is it number 3 for you, yeah?
No. I'm saying, but number 3 for me is Malefic Talon.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, there we go. I agree with this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the crit damage, which is very nice as the main stat. And again, that where you can get it all the way up to what, 10, 20, 30, 50% chance to deal 10% more damage when attacking. And I mean, we kind of learned from, I guess, from like Feral the Barkhorn, right? Like we learned that getting a chance to just do more damage straight up, just being an overall damage buff is significant. It's very significant. So you get good stats, you get extra damage on a big damage dealer on your nukers, you know, this can really add up. And you get the triangle gemstones are pretty solid there too. A lot of decent triangle damage dealing gemstones. So yeah, I mean, I think that's the best damage rare relic.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Such an amazing relic. I was using it on my Alice before I got a Cat's Gaze, actually, for the Chimera. Really, really good. That extra crit damage is massive on top of the actual effect, right? Triangular gemstones is really powerful, some of them. I'm not fortunate enough to have tons of... I have actually no mythical gemstones, so not tons. I have a few legendary ones, but what I'm using on it was the critical strategy, which gives me more crit damage as well, you know? So you definitely have some very powerful combos for that relic. 1000%.
Yeah, so that's those are my big 4, but I think they're all, like, you know, in every sense of the word, they're actually better. They're more desirable, especially given the right champion in the situation, than some of the legendary ones out there. So like, it's actually cool. It's hard. It sucks that it's hard to get the mythicals and the legendaries, for that matter. Heck, it's even hard to get, you know, epics, generally speaking, in terms of the time. But it's actually nice that there's some really, really good rares too.
1000%, dude. Let us know in the comments down below, what do you guys think? What's your top 3 best rare relics? Personally, I do think that this should be like literally at the legendary rank, but thankfully they're much easier to get than that, so everybody can actually acquire them and use them and have fun. Let us know what you guys think about the relics in the comments, guys. Your whole take about the relics, not just about these 3 relics in general. You know, how do you feel about the new addition to the game and stuff? Ash, was a pleasure to have you on the channel, brother.
Pleasure always mine, man. Thank you.
And make sure you guys check out the video we've made on his channel. We are actually talking about a completely different topic that you might be interested in. And as usual, appreciate all of you guys watching. Much love, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.